Hello. So why am I wearing this hat? Let's find out. This is wow. I love history, and one of the things that I think is really cool is that almost all primitive weapons were never designed to be weapons. They were developments of tools or hunting devices. So you have this wood chopping axe was developed into a battle axe. The hunting knife developed into a sword. The hunting spear developed into a war spear, and so forth. I'm not going to talk about tools like these or weapons though. I'm going to talk about shields. And I'm going to talk about shields in a context of role-playing games, because in most role-playing games where you have primitive weapons, you also have shields. But I felt often that the shields in these role-playing games didn't really have the characteristics of a real shield. So when I made my own role-playing game, Mythic Fantasy role-playing game, I went to great length to find out how shields are used, where they can be used, what they can be used for, and what they cannot be used for. Originally I included 4 types of shields in Mythorog: the wicker shield, the deeply dished shield, the large shield, and a small shield. But in 2.6 and onwards, version 2.6 and onwards, I've also included medium shields, which can also be called cavalry shields. And I'm going to explain to you why. First, I'm going to explain to you the qualities of this small shield. Like all shields, it can be used offensively, you can hit with it, and you can carry quite a lot of weapons on the inside. Throwing axe, or a couple of light javelins, or a spear, and then you can have one weapon in this hand and another one in this hand. So you can throw something and so forth. And you can use that. You can carry more with a small shield than you can with the others. But the difference in version 2.6 is that now if you are fighting in confined space, you can still use the small shield offensively, you know, to hit. But if you pick up the medium shield, you cannot. It's too hard to use it in confined space. If I go in there, I won't be able to use this offensively. So you lose the +1 bonus to offensive, +1 to offensive bonus if you have the medium shield. The medium shield is pretty much equal in quality when it comes to melee to the large shield, but it's not that protective against missiles. The main quality of a medium shield though is that you can use it from horseback. You can also use the small shield, but you cannot use the large shield from horseback. So you lose some missile protection with this, but you gain the advantage of having the ability to carry it whilst on horseback. The large shield. This is one big shield. I don't remember how much it weighs, but I think it's I think it was somewhere between 12 and 15 pounds. It's heavy. You can still use it, you know, offensively, and in a melee it's not better than the medium shield. It's equaling in that term, but it's much better against missiles. If you are trying to throw something at me or shoot something at me, I can protect more of my body with this, especially if I try to protect myself actively. And you can in Mythorog. If you can spend your turn only to defend against a missile. You can also carry, I know it's blue on the inside, not very nice. You can also carry a weapon in with the large shield, but most of the time you will only be able to carry at least, I mean, a maximum of one, and usually a small weapon. So the medium shield is a little bit better in that context, but of course you can carry the most weapons in your shield hand whilst carrying the shield when using the small shield. The classic D&D adventure, the dungeon crawl type adventure, If you try to play that in a Mythic Fantasy role-playing game, you should carry a small shield, because if you do, you can still use this shield offensively in the dungeons, and you cannot if you carry a medium shield or the large shield. If you have any questions about Mythic Fantasy role-playing game, you can go to the Mythrog Facebook group. I'll put up a link in the description below, or you can watch my tutorials. I'll put up a link in the description below. Or if that doesn't help, you can post some questions in the comment section below and ask. You can also watch some of my other RPG videos. I'll put up a link in the description below, where I talk about role-playing games. Or you can watch some of the actual play videos. I'll put up a link in the description below. Yeah, that's about it. Very comfy hat. Bye bye. This is wow.